Whoa! What is up, football fam? What is actually going on in the football world right now? It is absolute madness. Get this, Mohamed Salah just declared war on Arne Slot, calling Liverpool a straight-up collapsing team. Meanwhile, José Mourinho is back at Real Madrid with some impossible demands, and the club just said, yep, we'll give you everything. And hold up, West Ham United is on the edge of a total cliff, and getting relegated could cost London taxpayers £2.5 million a year. Bro, this is not just matches and scores anymore. This is pure drama, explosions, and tears on the pitch. Let's dive straight into the details that are about to make you lose your minds in the comments section. Salah versus Liverpool. Things just got messy. All right, fam. Biggest football drama of the day? Mohamed Salah just sent the internet into meltdown after Liverpool FC got cooked 4-2 by Aston Villa. That loss left Liverpool stuck in 5th place, and now the final game against Brentford FC is basically life or death for their Champions League hopes. But the real explosion came after the match. Salah dropped a super emotional message saying Liverpool has lost its identity. That scary, high-pressing, attacking football that made everybody terrified during the Jurgen Klopp era. He straight up said the fans deserve better and that Liverpool should dominate games, not just survive them. Then came the part that had the British media going crazy. Everybody thinks Salah was taking direct shots at current manager Arne Slot, whose system has been criticized all season for making Liverpool's attack look flat and boring. And here's the wild twist. Reports say Salah actually wanted to stay until 2027, but only if major changes happen behind the scenes. And according to the rumors, the biggest condition was simple. Arne Slot had to go. Yeah, bro, this ain't just football drama anymore. This is straight-up civil war at Anfield. West Ham's economic disaster. Staying in England but shifting from tactical drama to a literal financial horror story. Relegation equals a taxpayer nightmare. Reports are showing that West Ham's crisis isn't just about their terrible results on the pitch. It's causing a massive economic panic in London. Get this. If the team gets relegated from the Premier League, it could cost London taxpayers an extra £2.5 million every single year. 18th place. The clock is ticking. The Hammers are currently sitting in 18th place. They are facing total elimination before the final match day, and their survival depends on other teams losing. It's pure anxiety. The Olympic Stadium contract trap. The problem? It's all because of their 99-year lease agreement for the London Olympic Stadium. The contract states that the rent West Ham pays gets slashed if they drop down to the Championship. That means a massive financial deficit that the government has to cover. Less revenue, higher security costs for the Championship. London is stressed, bro. Real Madrid and Mourinho, the return of the king. From London to Madrid, let's talk about the biggest managerial move in Europe. Real Madrid accepts Mourinho's terms. Real Madrid just said yes to the Portuguese legend, the special one, José Mourinho. He's officially taking over next season on a 2-year deal. Spain's COPE radio says Mourinho is 100% confident he can turn the club around, both on the pitch and inside the locker room. Priority number 1, total discipline. Mourinho's main goal? Bring back absolute discipline to the Real Madrid locker room. Lately, that place has been filled with drama, egos, and internal divisions. But Mourinho knows exactly how to handle egos, the demands, and Madrid approved them all. Mourinho gave Real Madrid a list of demands, and the club approved every single one of them. Check this out. Full control over transfers. He wants the final say on who comes in. Zero boardroom interference. The board stays out of the locker room and tactical choices. No useless press conferences. Don't waste his time with pointless media obligations. His own trusted coaching staff brought straight to the Santiago Bernabeu. The official announcement? Right after this season ends. Get your popcorn ready. Dani Carvajal says goodbye. While Mourinho is coming in, a true Real Madrid legend is walking out. Dani Carvajal just dropped an emotional farewell message to the fans, announcing the end of his historic journey with the club at the end of this season. End of an era for one of the greatest right-backs to ever do it. Yo, if you want to stay updated on all this crazy football drama and never miss a single piece of breaking news, you gotta hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. We bring you this hype sports breakdown every single day. And look, before we continue, hit that subscribe button because the next few stories are about to flip European football upside down. Also, let me know in the comments right now. Do you think Salah wants to leave, or does he just want Slot gone? Let's argue. Barcelona, Flick extends, Cancelo drama, and the Louis farewell. Let's fly over to Barcelona now. Official, Flick until 2028. Barcelona just announced a formal agreement with their German mastermind, Hansi Flick, extending his contract until June 30th, 2028, with an option for another year. Flick signed the deal alongside the board, and honestly, it's well-deserved. Flick completely brought Barcelona back to the global spotlight, reviving that dominant, high-scoring identity. The Joao Cancelo tug-of-war. Barcelona is desperately trying to secure a permanent deal for Portuguese star Joao Cancelo from Al Hilal. But the financial negotiations are getting complicated. Reports say Cancelo already agreed to personal terms with Barca because Flick views him as an absolute tactical masterpiece. But Al Hilal is playing hardball. Al Hilal wants 10 million euros. The Saudi club is demanding at least 10 million euros to let him go. For Barca's current economy, that's a hurdle, but they are trying everything to make it happen. A historic Camp Nou record. On a brighter note, Barcelona just achieved a legendary milestone. They finished the season with a perfect home record, winning all 19 matches at the Camp Nou. That is literally unprecedented in modern La Liga history. Farewell, Robert Lewandowski. During their latest 3-1 win over Real Betis, where Rafinha scored a brace and Cancelo scored a beauty, the fans cheered, but they also cried. After the final whistle, the Barcelona crowd gave an emotional farewell to Robert Lewandowski, who officially announced he's leaving the club at the end of the season. Truly a legendary striker. Manchester United, Carrick, Casemiro, and King Bruno. Back to England. Let's check in on Manchester United. Carrick signs until 2028. United just secured the future of their manager, Michael Carrick, extending his contract until summer 2028 with an option for 2029. Fabrizio Romano dropped his famous, "Here we go" on this, so it's locked in. Casemiro's emotional tears at Old Trafford. The Brazilian warrior Casemiro has officially played his final game at Old Trafford. During their thrilling 3-2 win against Nottingham Forest, Casemiro was subbed off in the 81st minute to a massive standing ovation. He's leaving after 4 years at the club. Tears in his eyes, the 34-year-old said, "Thank you to everyone, the players, the staff, but the best thing about this club is you, the fans. Thank you." Chills, bro. Absolute chills. Bruno Fernandes equals Henry and De Bruyne. Meanwhile, Bruno Fernandes just cemented his status as a Premier League GOAT. He just matched the all-time historic record for the most assists in a single season, reaching 20 assists. He assisted Brian Mbeumo to reach this milestone, becoming only the third player in history to hit 20 assists in one season, joining Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. He is officially the king of playmaking at Old Trafford. United is now sitting comfortably in third place with 68 points.
Quick Premier League hits. Newcastle completely dismantled West Ham 3-1, leaving the Hammers stuck in the relegation zone. Chelsea shocked everyone by hiring Xabi Alonso as their new manager on a 4-year deal starting July 1st. Alonso, who won the Bundesliga with Leverkusen, is ready to cook in London. Manchester City will face Arsenal in the 2026 Community Shield, but get this, it won't be at Wembley due to concerts. It's happening at the Millennium Stadium in Wales on August 16, 2026. Pep Guardiola just lifted his 20th trophy with Man City after winning the FA Cup. 6 Premier Leagues, 5 League Cups, 3 FA Cups. The man is a trophy machine. Now, before we look at the wild drama in France and the shocking news out of Asia, stay with me until the very end, because we are about to reveal the biggest superstar left out of the 2026 World Cup, the player who literally refused to accept a silver medal, and how angry fans completely ruined a match and left their manager in tears. France, Dembele injury and Nantes collapses. PSG panic over Ousmane Dembele. PSG just dropped an injury update on Ousmane Dembele after he was subbed off just 28 minutes into their final league game. And the timing couldn't be worse, right before the Champions League final against Arsenal. PSG says it's a minor calf issue and it's mostly precautionary. But Parisian fans are sweating bullets right now. Absolute chaos at Nantes, riots and tears. The match between Nantes and Toulouse was completely cancelled after Nantes fans literally rioted and stormed the pitch. Why? Because their team just got officially relegated to Ligue 2. The game lasted only 20 minutes before total chaos took over. The tension got so bad that their veteran manager, Vahid Halilhodzic, got into a massive shouting match with the fan, broke down completely, and started crying right on the pitch. Absolute heartbreak. Germany, Neuer's return and Kane's golden boot. Manuel Neuer is back for the 2026 World Cup. Huge news out of Germany. The 40-year-old legendary keeper Manuel Neuer is officially coming out of international retirement to play in the 2026 World Cup. Reports say he'll be Germany's #1 choice as long as his calf injury stays clear. The legend returns for one last dance, Bayern Munich's 5-star carnival. Bayern celebrated their 2025 to 2026 Bundesliga title in front of 75,000 fans at the Allianz Arena, destroying Köln 5-1. Harry Kane continued his absolute masterclass, finishing as the league's top scorer with a mind-blowing 36 goals. Meanwhile, France's Michael Olise took home the Player of the Season award. Bayern finished the season on top with 89 points. Italy, Inter's domestic double. Over in Italy, Inter Milan celebrated their 21st Serie A title. Lautaro Martinez lifted the trophy in front of a packed San Siro after a 1-1 draw with Verona. Combine that with their Coppa Italia trophy, and Inter has officially secured the domestic double. Total dominance. USA, Messi dominates the MLS. Across the Atlantic, Lionel Messi is still doing Messi things. He just led Inter Miami to a 2-0 win over Portland, making him the player with the most goal contributions in the MLS this season with 18 involvements. The GOAT is just enjoying life and scoring goals for fun. Asia, Ronaldo rejects the silver medal. Okay, save the most shocking, dramatic story for last. Gamba Osaka shocks Al-Nassr. Gamba Osaka from Japan just won the AFC Champions League 2, beating Al-Nassr 1-0 right in their own stadium in Riyadh. A defensive error allowed Deniz Humet to score the winning goal, and Al-Nassr just couldn't recover. This means Al-Nassr's curse of missing out on major trophies continues for the 4th straight year. Cristiano Ronaldo refuses